Hi everyone, it's Iris here from the Best Start Club. If you want to find out more about the classes, just go to www.thebeststartclub.com. So today I'm going to give you some signs just to get a bit of a basic dictionary ready so that you have some basic signs to do with your baby. Okay, just a selection of signs, and I think these are really good signs to introduce to your little one anytime from birth right up until 18 months, 2 years. And you can carry on from there as well. So the key most important thing to do when you sign is always say the word. So our first sign is mummy. Yeah, so we say mummy. Yeah, so just tapping the cheek. But we want them to hear the word as well as seeing it. Yeah, so they hear it and they see it. Then when they're ready, they'll do the sign back. Yeah, so the important thing is mummy. So we've mummy, we've daddy. Yeah, crossing, just creating an X. Now the full Irish Sign Language sign is like this, daddy. We simplify it like this. Just much easier to remember, plus much easier for your little person to do back. And we want them to see the signs often. So every time dad comes into the room, look, daddy's here. Yeah, or dad's come home, daddy's here. Yeah, daddy's home. Yeah, daddy's home, mummy's home. Okay, so there's just a few basics. Then we have a very important sign, the sign for milk. Yeah, so you show them the bottle if you're bottle feeding. If you're breastfeeding, just get them ready for the breast and then do the milk. Do the sign for milk and do the sign a few times during the feed. Next sign is nappy change. So we're called on the wrist here, closed fists, and I call knocking on the wrists. Yeah, so we're going to change your nappy. Are you ready for a nappy change? Yeah, so just repeat the word nappy or change during the process. Yeah, so every time they see you doing this, they hear the word nappy or nappy change, or we go change your nappy, and they always associate the sign with the words nappy or nappy change. Okay, there's a few to start with. I'll give you a few more now. Up. So make eye contact with your baby. Up. Up. Yeah, mummy pick you up. Yeah, and just with my little ones, I always put my hands out and I go up. Next sign then would be to get dressed or clothes. Yeah, we're just going to get you dressed. Then we have food and more. Now, many of you might see this version for more or this. They're all fine. That's American Sign Language. That's British Sign Language. They're used very regularly. That's the Irish Sign Language sign. And all gone. All gone. Yeah, so food's all gone. Or mummy's gone. Yeah, or finished. Are you all finished? So we move on. We got the sign for sleep. Now, I love this sign, sleep. When my boy was very little, I remember one day he came into me. He was 15 months old. He came into me and he went like this. He went like this, was his version. And it was sleep and milk. And he wanted his sleep and he wanted his milk. And he went down for a nap. He had them both and he was asleep for 2 or 3 hours. Godsend. I'll tell you more about that story in class. So now we're going to do the sign for having a bath. And I'm going to show you the sign for close as well, because those signs are very similar. So close is straight down. We're just putting on our clothes. Yeah, straight down, fingers spread out and straight down. Yeah, now bath is similar sign, but you can see we're alternating our hands up and down. So it's really good. You show them the bath, or you're getting ready for the bath, and you tell them, here's the sign, we're going to have a bath now, okay? And then once they get familiar with the sign, they know what's coming next. And so that's very important with signing, is understanding what's coming next. There's another sign that's used for bath, which is this sign. And that is like drying yourself with a towel. That's the idea where it comes from. That's another option for you. Okay, our next sign then would be duck. Duck. Quack, 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 quack. And fish. So duck and fish, and great to show them the objects. So if you have the objects, just show them the animals. We have crocodile, snap, snap, and spider coming forwards and backwards. Now that's the sign for any insect, creepy crawly. Yeah, any kind of insect, spider, and then the spider part of it is up and down. So we're doing an insect, we're explaining that this is an insect, and now this is a spider. Yeah, so that's all one sign, side to side and up and down. Okay, we have the sign for horse, horse, and cow, moo. And bring the sounds in, because that's important too. So we have cow, and I'm just going to finish off with a couple here. We have the sign for dog, dog, dog. Yeah, now there's two Irish Sign Language signs for dog. There's this one and there's this one. Now a lot of people do this if they've got a dog. If that's what you do with your dog, use that as your sign. If you don't have a dog, then, and you're just out and about, that's a nice sign to use. But it doesn't matter, whichever one works for you. And we have cat, meow. So we've cat, so that's the V for the whiskers. And yeah, I think that's probably enough signs. There's a lot of signs there. But you can play that over and over again. And I'm just going to finish off on what I think is really special, which is I love you. Now, if you've got any questions, just get in touch. Or if you want to find out more about the classes, get in touch. Everything is done with songs, with sensory play, with singing, with instruments, dancing, all sorts of fun. But that's just a little tiny sample just to get you started.